I'm gonna start off with my day. I have been going through a storm, and I'm not gonna go into detail about what it is because I'm not going to like limit it to just like this type of storm. It's really all storms are the same. You know, you're hurting, you're in pain, you're tired of the rain. Oh, I just rhymed. You're hurting, you're in pain, you're tired of the rain. Okay, let me stop. Okay, but like it's really the same. Like, you're hurting and you're in pain and you're just ready for the weather to be sunny, and it's nothing that you can do physically. You know, it's nothing that you can do physically to get you through your storm. Storms, I feel like all storms are really spiritual. And I've heard that on a sermon before. I'm not really sure which pastor, but I listened to Sarah Jakes Roberts. I listened to Ray Roberts, and I listened to TD Jakes, and I listened to Oprah, and like it has helped me, you know, listening to people speak, you know, people who are in a higher position speak. And sometimes, like, because people are in such high positions, small people, well, people who think that they're small, they don't think that they can ever relate, or they don't really try to take heed into, you know, like what those people say, because it's like they think of them as different. You know, they're different, but it's like we're all human. We are all God's children, so we all like anything that He can give them, He can give to you too. So it's like we're not different. All storms are a battle of the mind. I feel like they're all a battle of the mind, even though they maybe happen physically, even though like the storm may be physical for you. But when you let God fight, you don't have to deal with the physical. You don't have to deal with the mental. Your hands are clean. And that's an important thing about battles on earth, is that when you fight back, you know, in the physical, and you aren't allowing God to fight your battles in the spiritual, you end up with a physical fight. You know, like when you stop fighting in the physical and you let God just fight the spiritual battle, because it's all spiritual. Every battle in your life, every storm in your life, our spiritual fights are for God to come in. Like, it's all for God to come in. And it's like people, you know, I'm young. I didn't get that before. Like, I didn't understand it before. Like, I didn't really grasp the idea of what God was trying to do in my life. It's like I was just thinking, you know, that stuff was going wrong. Like, I did this, so I'm dealing with this. No, I did that, so He's going to allow storms to come so I can get on His side, you know, so I can get on the winning team. And I'm going to keep being tested, you know, in the physical, because it's going to bring me closer to Him, you know, in the spiritual. And it's all to get us closer to our Creator, which is God. And I just really wish that I had this mindset, but I know it wasn't meant for me to have this mindset before I made all of my mistakes and before I went through all of these physical fights. You know, I wish I would have known that before, but we're human and God is using you. You know, like no matter what it is that you're going through, like no matter what it is, no matter where you are today, no matter where you are tomorrow, like He's still using you. Like, you are here for a reason, and our purpose is bigger than just us. And that's why I wanted to, you know, become a YouTuber, is because like I just want to give what I needed to get where I'm at today. You know, the tougher the days, the greater the grace. And I think TD Jakes said that. And I just feel like that was so amazing, because it's like at 24, like I feel like my days have been so tough, and a lot of it could have been avoided had I had a better mindset. But it's like I wasn't supposed to have a better mindset. You know, I'm thankful that I didn't, because if I did have that mindset, I wouldn't have went through the storms that I went to become the woman that I am today, and to become the mother that I am today. Because it's like, you know, you gotta go through something in order to be smarter, in order been facing is not easy. Like, it has been, you know, the hardest storm that I feel like I have ever went through. And I don't know how I'm like, I like, it's God that I'm still, you know, right here and like not broken. Like I'm like, I was feeling like I was broken, but it's like I'm not broken. Like, I'm still here. Like, I still have a heartbeat. I still have breath in my body. You know, I'm still waking up on a daily basis, you know, getting what I need to get done. It's like, it's by the grace of God. Like, I have grace over my life. Like, God has given me his grace to, you know, pick up and be able to speak during my storm, you know. Like, and I just feel like that's amazing. I feel like it's really amazing that I'm even, and I, like, some may not relate, but it's like, like, that's like God, like God, like, let me just thank him real quick, because it's like I'm, you know, like, I'm going through something and I'm like talking, and I still, like, I want to help others, like, through my storm. Like, I don't know what God is doing with my life. I don't know, like, I don't know what his plan is for me. I know that whatever, like, my thoughts are, they aren't even as high as his thoughts. So I feel like the life that I have imagined for me is great, but I know that the life that God has for me is even greater beyond my imagination, because like look at what he's doing. Like, he's allowing me to have strength through this storm. He's allowing me to still have faith in him through these storms. And I prayed for rich faith. And that's another thing, like, praying through your storm, oh my goodness, it's so important. It's so important. Like, I feel like that's what keeps me sane. That's what is keeping me, you know, from breaking. You know, that's what's keeping me from breaking, and having my conversations with God. And it's like, you don't just like don't just talk to God in silence. Like, actually, like, say it how I'm saying it right now. Like, speak out to him, and he hears you. And I know, like, just yesterday, like, it's crazy that I'm right here doing this video, because just yesterday, like, I had a breakdown, because, like, my storm was so, like, it was just like pushing on me. Like, it was really pushing on me. And it's like, I just couldn't understand, you know, like, how I'm trying to be so dedicated to God, and it's like, I'm just like, I'm still going through this storm. It's like, I'm wanting it to be over, but like I just said, the tougher the days, the greater the grace. And it's like, I know the plan that God has for me is magnificent, and the plan that he has for you is magnificent. It's like, it does not matter what you're going through right now. Like, God has a greater purpose for you, and you just have to find it. And his plan is to prosper you and not to fail you. And remember that no weapon formed against you will prosper. And I know that those are things that you hear so often, but when you just really believe it and you just have faith, like, it'll move mountains. And that's a typical saying as well, but it's just so true. And it's like, I'm thankful today. Like, I'm thankful today. I'm thankful that I'm making this video. Like, I just picked up and said, like, I feel like I'm obligated to do a video, you know, like, talking about, you know, like, a storm and, like, my storm. Like, I feel like I'm obligated to talk about it. And it's like, I don't know, you know, who's going to be touched by it. Even if it's, you know, just like one person, like, that's fine. But it's like, I know, like, I just felt obligated. You know, I just felt obligated. And it's like, when you feel obligated to do something that's good, just do it.